across the field. Past the kickoff, he'll be coming into view very shortly. There's his head. Here comes the torso. And welcome to Grassroots Rugby League. Major sponsors, Crown Lift Trucks. And nothing's going to happen until that man in the blue jacket is back in the match manager's office.
Thrilling television, I'll add, as we commentate the movements of the match manager here.
Play-by-play. It's good to be back as a guest. Corey and TJ, back to the action now, lads, as we get ready for the big clash.
Valued member. I think your mic might be off there, Troy.
If you're wondering what all of the laughter is about, Troy Hardy, you may have heard, has just given a long, beautiful speech with his microphone off, and frankly, TJ and I are struggling to hold it together.
Sorry, man, I'm in fits, but even just look at the look on his face at the moment, Corey. He's a little bit disappointed. He's a little bit disappointed he's not hearing his voice on the live stream over the last couple of weeks. As Troy Hardy, still a very, very valued member of our team here.
I just can't wait for kickoff to come.
Okay, let's build up the excitement.
So back into it we go. Round 7 of the Crown Lift Trucks Fox Championship. And it's Manukau with all the work to do as Ngāti brings in this ball. Magpies working this ball forward. We'll go to TJ in a minute for his thoughts on the first half, but I get the feeling, TJ, discipline will be the major one for this Manukau Magpies team. They have let themselves down a number of times off the ball, and as a result, unable to build too much pressure and putting a whole lot on themselves at the other end. Yeah,
and a half like this one as well, Corey. You know, they're going with the win, so any penalties, given away in this second half is just going to let the Atatu Roosters get out of their own end the easy way. So I'm pretty sure the coaches of the Magpies would have been having a chat about discipline and also the errors from inside their own half as we see them shift the ball wide and a nice little kick over the top from Raven.
Well pulled in there by Cortez Tolu. And from the Roosters' point of view, TJ look fairly dominant in terms of possession, but they come out of it with only an 8-point lead. How will they be feeling at the break?
Yeah, well, they're still up on the board, so and again, they've had to do some hard yards or hard work to get to where they are on the scoreboard at the moment. As we see a nice little run there by the Te Atatu winger, but still be happy. And when you've got someone like Api Pewhairangi who can kick you out of trouble as well, expect him to play on the front foot today as well. And you've also got another half that's currently playing as a bench 9 and Reece Joyce as well, who's got a good kicking game on him. So, both of those players are easily going to be able to kick them out of their own half, as we see in this kick here.
So ball being returned now by Coronetto John. And got to say, Polestar Manning really impressing me so far in this game. He's doing a fair bit of the tough stuff for the Te Atatu Roosters with some of his carries, but doing a very, very good job of it so far. As the Magpies work this ball forward, Pewhairangi and I think might be involved in the tackle. Good contact there from the Roosters. Paia Falau off the interchange. I think that may be his first involvement in this game. As Ngāti kicks and does well to get a kick away in the end. Chase is staggered. Manning looks up, shakes out of the first one, and then gets slammed to ground. And got a penalty here. Again, another tough one there from Polestar Manning. Back underway with a tap of Levi Fafita. Reece Joyce mixed with Pifairangi. Back on the angle. Atatu making good yardage through the middle. Joyce again jumping out, testing those markers. He of former NRL rookie fame. Pifairangi goes to the line. This time digs in and up he goes very close. Taken down in front of the SAS uprights. Taulu switches it up, jumps out, offloads, flick pass out the back, Scotty Jones! Lovely stuff from the Roosters. Had a little bit of everything in there and Scotty Jones finishes it off and you can see how much that one means to them. What a try this is, TJ.
Yeah, as we look at the Crown Lift Trucks instant replay there again, off the back of another penalty given away by the Manukau Magpies, you'll see Cortez Taulu drift across field here. Manages to pop a pass over the top there as well. And a nice little play by Zenze Inu. I believe he's wearing the 8, folks, but he is a half. And then a little bit of ad-lib play, finds Scotty Jones, and he gets down low in that contest and manages to get over it to extend their lead here, 16 points to 4.
So the Waiparato Roosters up 16 points to 4. Might have to have a performance review with my scoreboard controller here. He appears to have lost interest in the second half, young Cooper Ashford.
Yeah, it's gone on for far too long, I think. Hey, son. Now you put a device in front of any kid there, Corey. It's hard to get them back off that, but I'm pretty sure he's still there. He's ready to go. He's praying over this kick from Scotty Jones so he can get his fingers working on the keyboard.
Really nice stuff there. Zenze, you know, we've called him for a number of years, TJ, but such a skillful player, and that time showed the full bag of tricks.
Yeah, Zenze's, again, someone that's come through the system. I believe he was in that Warriors under-20 system as well once upon a time. And Zenze just plays with a fair bit of time at the line as well. It just looks like he's got so much time when he's carrying the ball. And you saw there a few times he's got a great right to left pass as well. And, a couple of times in the first half didn't quite come off. However, rest assured, Zenze will be throwing a few more of those in the second half.
So the task gets that little bit harder now for the Manukau Magpies. Penalty. And it's gone the other way. Wow. Is that the turning point? Magpies with a good opportunity now to hit back, or at the very least build a bit of pressure.
Yeah, it's important Manukau don't try and beat the clock here as well, Corey. There's still quite some time left in this football game, so they just need to be patient and you know, try and pitch a tent down this end of the field and build a little bit of pressure at the back end of their sets. So see a nice little break there by Theodore Maui. Hopefully Manukau gets the ball out on this left-hand edge here to my boy Pyatt. Still one of my most favourite players to coach there, Corey.
There you go, that's a big call. As we see a nice little shift out to the left-hand side. And it is your boy Pyatt. A chance in the left-hand corner, but I think he's out. Flag is up. Almost something spectacular there from the Manukau Magpies. It was John who looked to finish in the corner. But called into touch. And, well, it's going to be off a Atatu player.
Nah, I think it might be a penalty there. So it could have been someone offside or something around the ruck there and just referee playing advantage. But, yeah, again, Pai Folau close to that line. He's going to be too hard to stop. It'll just be up to his half Raven to isolate some defenders there close to the line.
Porotu pulled down just short. Kolomotu has assumed the dummy half duties. Te Atatu stationed on their line. Ngati. Short ball in. Was that forward? It's not going to matter. It's been turned over. Cortez Taulu.
Yeah, he's been very good today as well. Corey, not only coming out of his own end, but just sniffing around the ruck as well with ball carriers and giving himself plenty of opportunities to, you know, extend some points on the board for his Roosters side.
Looks like he's delivering a bit of a masterclass and winding up your opposition as well. There's plenty of chirping coming from Cortez, which is all part of it.
Yep, that's one of his strengths. Played against him in tag a few times over at Ellerslie Domain as well, and he's the same, probably not as good as me with the lip, but he's pretty good at it, as we see a half break with a missed opportunity there by Api Pewharangi. Yeah, one important score update as well, Corey, as we got a break in play for the Shaman Cup Grand Final. Waitemata climbing back in front, winning that contest 16 points to 10 currently. And an update, one of our colleagues as well, part of the Premier First Shaman Cup Grand Final. Unfortunately, they went down as well to Manukau. Premier First Shaman Cup winners 24 points to 12.
Maui. Short of halfway now. The Magpies working this football forward. Plenty of time still left. Reports from over at Te Rakau Park, TJ, 68-0. The Northcote Tigers taking it to the Jags.
Yep, and they've actually done a nice job in this Fox Championship as well, Corey. They're in worrying signs at the club with a few players leaving late coming into the season and struggling to find players out at the club there, and they've done a great job, you know, bringing their season back, because there's still a trophy to play for at the end of the day in the Fox Championship. And they've done a good job. That, if they win today, well, 68 points to 0, they should win, but that could be 3 games in a row for that Northcote Tigers side as well. So building some nice confidence coming towards the end of the year.
And depending what's happening with Richmond, a chance, I think, probably to jump to second on the ladder as well. So well done to Jeff Morton and co. Assuming our updates are correct, which I'm pretty sure they will be. So they work the ball forward now via Levi Fafita. He's got a bit of a spring in their step, Te Atatu. Some good yardage through the middle of the park. Inu to Dyer. Dyer looking to get the ball free, still charging, pulled down about 9 short of the line. Roosters. Be a crucial blow if they could strike now. And, well, a bit of confusion there. I think some of the Te Atatu team thought there were still tackles up the sleeve. So ball gets turned over. Just in the last 2 minutes, actually, the whole game feels like it's ratcheted up a little bit here, TJ. The crowd getting a little bit more into it. Both teams, I think, realising that this is the critical period in the game. Te Atatu can put them away here. And conversely, Manukau can find their way back in with a few good sets.
Yeah, very good defensive set to start off with here from Te Atatu. I believe this might be their 4th tackle and only just getting over the 20-metre line there now as well, with a good carry by fullback Theodore Maui. But no, it's a good contest at the moment, and both sides, I think, just guilty of a few errors and ill discipline, especially on Manukau Magpies side. However, still a tight contest here at Jack Colvin Park currently.
Ngati launches one downtown, and is that going to hold up? It is. Ends up being a very good kick from Sam Ngati. Taulu just escapes. The chase very good from Tongia Fofoa. So chance now for the Magpies to pin Te Atatu down this end of the park. This is good defence from the wall of black. Sloppy play the ball. Manning to the rescue. David Dyer. Te Whairangi drilling one low and across between wing and fullback. Scooped up here by Tongimua. But again, kick chase very good. They swallow him up. Ball's come out here. What's the call from referee Newton? Must have got a knock on each way out of that.
I'm not sure with that call there, Corey. I think he's probably called a tackle was made back there and he's asked them to replay that ball. Okay. So that could be the call there.
Here's John. Falau. Great quick play the ball from Falau. What can they do off the back of this? He has made a notable difference in this game since coming onto the field, Paia Falau. Ngati crabbing across field, showing it, and then going himself, sticking his head through a little gap, taken down. 25 out from the line. It's the Roosters who lead 18-4. 54 and a half gone. Arama. Tongiu. Tongia for 4. Looping ball over the top. Falau holding it up, sets up his winger. Nice stuff there from the Manukau Magpies. It's John who scores it in the corner. And we're just going to need confirmation here. There's a bit of confusion about whether this has been called a try.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think he's called a forward pass on that last pass there, by the look of it.
So let's take a look. Since we're here on the replay, we might get a look at this here.
Nice little long ball by Raven there. That pass looks okay, so it could be this one here from Falau. Didn't quite see it. However, I don't think the touchy was in line with that one, so it must have been called by the on-field official there.
So play 3 coming out here for the Atatu Roosters. Cale Johnson. Ball was stripped, he regathered it. And now a penalty. Messy would be a nice way to phrase it.
You can see here two Corey Atatu Roosters looking to speed up this contest, and they can see there's a few tight bodies in this Manukau side as well. They've turned over the ball and done so much defence due to their ill discipline at the moment, and the Roosters can sense that and they're hot on attack now.
Yeah, Manukau might be in a bit of trouble here if the Roosters can get a couple of quick play the balls and then get to an edge. That'll help, a little break and play there to reset the line. Miski. Back to Prius. Inu holding it up, look out, Sam Ngati picks that one off, streaking away, cover coming across here, are they going to get to him? Samuel Ngati with one to beat, and we'll get there. Words exchanged afterwards. I think there may have been something untoward in there. There's players running from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the referee has called the try just yet. Unfortunately, yeah, guys, we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
So there's a bit going on here, TJ. Suggestion, perhaps, of a trailing foot that's caught someone on the way through, and
yes.
Then we've got what's happened afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. On camera, I saw someone coming through. He's called the try here, the official. A good try against the run and play as well. But I believe, I'm not sure if there's going to be anything else that comes from this, but the player coming in late after the try was scored, I believe, clipped someone, the try scorer, Sam Nutty.
I'm going to show a gap in my knowledge of the rules. Do we have the 8-point try in Auckland League, or is that only applied at NRL level?
Yeah,
it's
actually,
not a rule that I know.
Yeah, I think it's when it's deemed as a penalty try, meaning they can have that conversion directly in the front of the post. I don't believe they do have an 8-point try.
So anyway, we've got Manukau, who has scored a try. Excitement was reigning.
That was completely against the runner play as well. Corey, they sped up the ball there, and a poor pass from Isaac Miskey from dummy half saw Zenze reaching behind the body to complete that play, and he's trying to go to the line there. And Sam Nutty, brother of Tamori Nutty as well, he was on the live stream with us earlier. Both experts at the intercept. I've seen them get multiple tries from those opportunities over the years, and actually scored one against my side last year, I believe, Tamori, in the same fashion.
Wasn't sure he was going to get there at first. There was cover coming across. So the kick hits the uprights and is away. The gap remains 10. Waiparaira Atatu Roosters 18. And this is going to be an 8-point try. This is an 8-point try. So there you go. Our suspicions were correct.
It's a possible 8-point try, Corey is saying.
Tell you what, if he misses this, we'll all go home. But yes, you're quite correct in the terminology.
Yes. Can I just clarify, Troy Hardy, that he missed the conversion? That's why it's called a possible 8-point try. But that's why they call me the expert commentator here. Is that what they call me there, Cosa?
Yeah. I've got a few names I'd like to call you, TJ. We'll call you expert commentator for now. But yes, you're right. Possible 8-point try, which is going to end up being a 6-point try. Well, it's falling apart here as the ball comes off the Steedon.
Just while we're waiting for the conversion as well, that's a good call by the on-field officials, because they've seen it how I've seen it as well, or how we've seen it in the box. So those ones are tough to pick up on, live if you can't have the luxury of having a replay. As we see Manukau Magpies clawing back into this contest, currently trailing 18 points to 10.
Yeah, I think that's great officiating. There was certainly something that didn't look too good at the end of that, and the officials have picked it up for Manukau. It now means that a 10-point gap is an 8-point gap. Still a 2-score advantage for the Te Atatu Roosters. How important will that missed conversion be? Flying off the uprights. Tongia for 4. If we go back and retrieve, and all of a sudden it is raining cats and dogs here at the home of the Roosters. Rain pelting down at Jack Colvin Park. Ball spills loose. It's a big area there from Purotu. Miskey. Swing out the back door. Working it forward now, Te Atatu. Miskey on a dummy half. Newton points to the spot. 4 more points for the Te Atatu Roosters. And it is Isaac Miskey, like he has done so often in his career, catches them napping up on their own line, and an easy try at a dummy half.
Yeah, as we look at the Crown Lift Trucks instant replay there, just too much space in defenders And again, they've left the body, a Manukau defender on the ground there in a classy outfit, and Isaac Miskey. Too quick. He's done a little hidden spin there and managed to be too powerful there, and gets in for his first 4-pointer for today. Again, Corey, it's come off the back of another Manukau Magpies error, and again, errors in discipline have cost them dearly so far today.
Yeah, it's a shame. I think they'll look back and probably concede that they haven't brought their best to this game today. Look, when they have done things right and completed a few sets, they look really good, the Manukau Magpies, as we suspected they would. But against a classy team like the Atatu Roosters, you've touched on them a few times, you can't give them those leg ups which they've given them all day today.
Yeah, again, and you can see in some of the body language there from Manukau as well. The last few attacking sets, they have struggled to get bodies behind the ball and just a little bit lethargic there. So they've zapped a fair bit of energy out of their attack by doing too much defence. And again, that's come off the back of ill discipline and errors, unfortunately.
So Jones to make it a 3-score lead. Oh, it's a bit of a shocker off the boot. So that leaves it at 12. It's still well and truly game on with 15 to play here at Jack Colvin Park. Waiparato Roosters 22, safety first, removals Magpies 10. Potential for a short restart here. Instead they'll go down to the corner, back to the defence. Stuart Prius, he's been pretty good today, Stuart Prius. But Api Pawhairangi really working overtime. He's doing a fair bit around dummy half right now as well. And just always in the frame, making sure the team's getting to the points he wants them to. Here's Jones. Try scorer in the first half. Turnover here, TJ, so advantage Magpies again.
Yeah, it was a good shot by the Manukau Magpies, number 10, Steve Tongiu. But again, just worrying signs as well, Corey. That set, they managed to march almost 70 metres upfield from kickoff, and they were actually leaving Magpies defenders on the ground there as well. So worrying signs for Manukau. Again, they've managed to turn the ball over here, so they're lucky there as we see the Ground Life Trucks instant replay. But yeah, just struggling again. Marcus slow up there, and they were managed to, find their fronts on all their carries there, and they got away as we see a nice early kick here from Manukau. And you see Brandon Tonyamua on the chase. Is it a 40-20? I think that might be inside the 40 anyway. They might get the ball back. Yep.
Wow.
You can see that by the reaction of Cortez there, kicking the ball away afterwards. So
good play. Ngati with the feed. Maui will be the first receiver. Not sure if Pai'afolau's still on out there, but it's his edge that looks the most likely, which is the left. They'll burrow low from dummy half. Miskey does a good job to swing the player onto his back. The shape of Yujo John. Budging from close range is Tongiu. Come out to the left. Teddy. William Teddy shakes out of the first one. Great defense from Te Atatu though. Inches away from a try here, the Magpies. Dyer up quick and forces the error on Ngati. Big play there from David Dyer. You roll the dice when you race out of the line like that, TJ, but it pays dividends there. Experienced play from the centre. Yeah,
it was a very good play by David Dyer there. And just looking at the attacking set from the Manukau Magpies as well, they're definitely missing, their actual starting number 9, Desmond Tafoya as well. he's got a lot of spark out of dummy half, and he creates a lot of opportunities for this Magpies team. So big loss for them today, and you saw it on that attacking set there. They just offered nothing, unfortunately, and they needed to create a few more options around acting half there, Corey, to score some points.
So 11 to play, 12 the gap. It's not over by any means at this point. Pifarangi Charlie takes him to within 5 metres of the halfway line, then goes Miski to Jones. Jones met a solid tackle there by Arama. Inu, they get to their kick. Passing up here for Maui, the chase is good from Manning. They are straight onto him, so the Magpies now 80 metres to travel. Let's go around the grounds with TJ. What result updates have you got for us?
Yeah, just while I'm waiting for that to load, I believe Waitemata have extended their score in that Sharman Cup Grand Final, 22 points to 10. I'll get confirmation if that's changed, but I'm pretty sure it is 22 points to 10 to Waitemata. Then we've got some other scores from around the grounds. Otahu have extended their lead against the Mara Saints, 28 points to 12. A massive lead out there at Tarako Park as well, 68 points to 4. Northcote currently leading Pukaranga Jaguars. So it looks like Northcote are safe in that top 4 for the 2021 season.
And Cortez puts down a monster bomb from Samuel Nati. So another chance, another sniff here for the Manukau Magpies with 9.5 to play.
Yeah, his first blemish and today was Cortez Taulu, and he's been named in our Auckland Vulcans men's team for this year as well. So very good, experienced player that we've got on board. But again, you know, he's been working overtime today. Corey's been outstanding, so he's allowed a mistake. However, hopefully it hasn't. Well, it's not going to come back and bite him on the backside here, because Manukau, they'll be looking to score some early points.
Arama. Had a good game today, is Tom Arama. Strip. Now the 2 is of no use to them, so they'll tap and go again. Arama. Still haven't seen them spin the ball out to Flowers' edge. Here's Sanf going from dummy half. Arama. It's very one out from the Magpies right now. Let's see if they move the ball a little bit here. Teddy's positioned himself as the first receiver. And again will go, but Te Atatu are going to enjoy swallowing that one up. Maui jumping out.
They're just standing too flat there too, Corey. You can see the half there. Raven, I'm not sure if he's going to be pulled back as we see a little break here.
Well, they'll get their try. In the end, it comes in the shape of Holomotu, and it's that famous old rule where the ball hits the ground. Now, hang on, what's the call that's going on here? This has been overturned. And I think there was a knock on in the build-up. It did look pretty suspect in the build-up, but boy, that was pretty dour stuff at times there from the Magpies. TJ Te Atatu, I think, really would have been celebrating each time they took a one-out carry there.
Yeah, that's just 5 plays, either run from dummy half or first receiver there, Corey. And I was just mentioning as they made that little break, and you know, every single player from Manukau was standing inside that 10-metre line when the play the ball was 1 metre out. So it just shows that they're too flat. It isolates the options for them. It means that they're only going to be taking, you know, little barge over opportunities there. So just easy ones to swallow. And you saw on camera as well the play the ball and Jared Tua. Coach Phil Gordon's actually brought on a bit of experience to try and close out this match for the Te Atatu Roosters with just under 7 minutes to play.
Whairangi. Chip over the top. And a penalty. So it remains well and truly a ball game here at Jack Colvin Park. So as it stands, based off our very dodgy math, Northcote are fine. They are through to the playoffs, and Te Atatu will be as well. So the top four will be unchanged from the way it started today. And we'll have our 4 teams who are going back up to the First Division qualifiers confirmed. Time off here.
Yeah, that 5th tackle play from Uppy as well. Corey probably not his best option there. You know, he's up 12 points with just under 10 minutes to go, and he's trying to do a little chip. Managed to give away a penalty with a late flop as well. So if he had his time over again, Uppy Pewharangi probably would have taken a different option. But again, Manukau hot on attack here. Let's see if they can create some more opportunities and get a bit more depth in their play here to try and score some points.
Yeah, and I think it might actually help that they're starting this set from a little bit further out already. You can see there's a bit more depth and variety about what they're doing. Turn back to the inside now. This will be the test on what they can put together again. Folau's all alone out on that left edge. Will they choose to go that way? Teddy holding it up and instead puts on a bit of footwork. Shakes out a one flick pass. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, penalty there. I think that Te Atatu right edge might have been up too quick defensively there, Corey. But another repeat set. Let's see if Pai Folau can get his hands on the ball. You're right, he's looked promising every time he's touched the ball today.
Raven Tongia Fafoa certainly looking animated on that left side for the time being. They'll charge back towards the middle of the ruck. Lewis Hareti taken down in front of the SAS uprights. Move it wide. Sam's back on the inside. Big contact. And we've picked up an injury here. And it's the Te Atatu player, I think, that's down hurt there. It was certainly a big collision indeed. So a little break in the play here while the injured player is dealt with. And TJ, you've brought it up a couple of times, but you know, important to note that they're without their first choice dummy half today, Manukau. How much do you think the perhaps lack of fluidity in the attack is down to that?
Yeah, a fair bit. I know Desmond coached him and also coached against him as well. He's just a ball of energy, and not just with the ball, but also in his defence as well. He's a small body, but he can tackle like the best of them. And, just looking at the camera as well, it looks like Sam Nutty might be off now as well, so I don't know if anything's happened to him. But again, it's 2 strike weapons that have gone at the moment, and they're definitely lacking a little bit of that structure, especially when it gets down to good ball here.
And let us not forget to praise the Te Atatu Roosters as well. Their goal line defence has been excellent today. Tongia Fofoa. Probably now or never for Manukau. They need a repeat set or a try. Last coming up. Folau crashing over from close range, but taken down short. Great defence. That was Chavez Watsikatuli rising to the occasion. And we've got a send-off here. Theodore Maui leaving the field. We've completely missed what that was. I can only assume from the referee's actions that there's been a kick or a trip.
Yeah, something like that. Unsure.
I don't know if we'll catch anything on the replay. Well, there's the point where he's sent. Let's have a look. So here's Folau crashing over.
Great tackle by Chavez there as well.
Well, tell you what, I've just seen a leg race towards the match official there, which is one of the most despicable things I've seen. That is, if that's what's happened there, hang your head in shame. We can't confirm that, but that looked like where the foot was going. That's terrible.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we should speak too much more on that, to be honest. On-field official has made the right decision there. We don't condone any of that play as we see a knock on there. So good call by on-field officials. But Manukau going to be doing it tough in the final 3 minutes of this game. Down to 12 men now. Through ill discipline again. Corey, that's been their big thing for today. Not only is their attack been lacking, but they've just missed opportunities through ill discipline as well.
Tongia for 4. Ball is spilled, and probably full time can't come soon enough given what we've endured over the last few minutes here. Tua. Solid again. Nice try in the first half, TJ. Just the ultimate professional in the middle of the park.
Yeah, he is. He's a great player to have in any side. And one thing that we didn't mention earlier in the first half, Sam Nutty tried a little short kick over the top, and it was Jared Tua that got back there to tidy that kick up. So again, he's in there for a second carry of the set of 6, and he's just got an extremely high workload, and he's a very smart campaigner. Been around, I think, Mount Albert as well. He's been in some top clubs as Jared Tua, so he's definitely someone that we like having in any side, and he's also jumped on board with our Auckland Vulcans men's this year as well, so it's a pleasure having him on board.
Tickers charged down and recovered by Manukau, and tell you what, yeah, you're not just getting a great player there, but a great off-field leader as well. That's fantastic news if he is on board. Credit to you, TJ, and the team there, Tony Benson, for putting it all together. Very much excited to see that team roll out.
He's definitely on board. I made that phone call with him yesterday, and he said to my face he's there, so it's good to have him on board. Again, there's a lot more talent on the field out there today as well. Like I said, Cortez Taulu's out also in that side, and both of those players have played highest honours and things like that as well, and I'm pretty sure Jared Tua might have even been involved in the New Zealand residents at one stage as well. So he's a great player for us to have in our Auckland Vulcans men's side. As we see, we'll hear the full-time hooter in the background.
So that's all she wrote from Jack Colvin Park. It is the Waipareta Te Atatu Roosters who win this one, 22 points to 10 over the safety first removals Manukau Magpies. Te Atatu, as far as we know, through to the playoffs. Northcote through as well. Short break for us before we're joined by the captain's pitch side. Join me now, Joe from the Manukau Magpies. Well, Joe, close but just not close enough today. Where did you think the team fell short?
We fell short in a lot of areas. We were too many errors. Our ball handling wasn't on today, especially on our defense. They're just hitting behind our ruck area. Our ruck area wasn't on today, but give it up to Atatu. They're a good side, and they showed it today. They're the better team today.
Joe, congratulations. You're still through to the playoffs, obviously. Promotion to the First Division, mate. What does it mean to the club?
It's a big thing for our club, especially for the last couple of years. We've been trying to pull through to the Fox, but yeah, it's good to finally get through after the last couple of years with the COVID hitting. We're happy, and we've played throughout the years that the COVID was hitting, and I give it up to ARL for still pulling through last year and the year before with the COVID. Shout out to the families that lost loved ones within that COVID period. But yeah, just a good game today. That's all I've got to say.
See you in the playoffs next week, Joe. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, very happy Jared Tour joining us now. Jared, as far as we know, you're through back into the First Division next year in the playoffs, mate. Huge sense of relief, I bet.
Oh man, it's probably one of the best moments in my footy career, to be honest.
Discuss the go.
You know, yeah, I took it as a personal game. Said to the young boys, you know, us old fellas probably won't be around for too much longer, so I guess we need to win this game, boys, you know, and credit to the boys, they come out, kept the calm, collective heads, so couldn't be more happier, man. Yeah.
There were sort of points in that game there where the momentum could have shifted, but a couple of huge defensive plays. I thought your edges particularly were excellent. You know, did you just feel like the guys kept turning up when the game was sort of in the balance there?
Yeah, well, we knew Manukau, you know, they're a good young side and attacking power all over the field, and credit to our edges, you know, it's probably been our weakest area in our game is our edges, but man, they stood up and they took it personal, so yeah, awesome.
Jared, you've been around a long time in the local game, mate. If you say that that's one of the biggest moments of your career, we certainly take that. So enjoy the night, mate. You're back in action next week for the semi-finals. On behalf of us, congratulations.
No, man, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and commentating us. And, you know, it really helps the game. But I just want to make a big shout out to the Manukau boys. You know, it's been a while. I mean, they've already won it. You know, they're in the Fox next year. You know, so these young fellas, they've done it. Small club. A lot of local juniors there, and that's what the game should be about, you know, growing the local talent and keeping them there. And pursuing their own. Ane te mihi kia koutou katoa. Ngā mihi te arati, baby, we did it.
Nicely said, Jared. That concludes our coverage here from Jack Colvin Park. We're back in action next week. We'll announce the selection of games that we'll be bringing you. Keep an eye on aucklandleague.co.nz for all the details. We'll see you in a week's time.